All right. Hey Elaine. So I'm going to tell you what you got wrong for the questions that you answered for me. Also, I hope that my roommate doesn't like walk in. Hold on, I'm gonna like lock the door so that she has to awkwardly like try and open it, and then I have to like go open it for her so I can put this away first. Also, I'm in Pittsburgh, by the way, if you were wondering where I am, which is sad. No more $13 letter. I mean, we're gonna keep going, but like that's not really applicable anymore. You said the word applicable so many times in that video. Just saying. You should know my number because I've had the same phone number since I was 7 years old. It has not changed, and I've seen you like type it out before, so you know it somewhere in there. Except I just lost it, which is so sad because I changed providers, but I like had my Canadian phone, so I didn't switch automatically like directly. So now I have a different phone number, which I don't even know, which is so weird since I've had the same phone number since I was 7 years old. I do generally go to bed at 12:30, generally not asleep by 12:30 though. And I wake up, well, my old schedule was that I would wake up at 8 o'clock every morning, not 8:30. I wish I woke up at 8:30. I could really use that extra 30 minutes of sleep. I still like seafood, so that is not my least favorite food. You're right, the crying laughing face is my most popular emoji. So you got all of my parrots, except for Yoshi, who you actually have never met. And you missed Alice, Gertrude, Dovey, and Dovey, because we had 2 doves, then they died, then we got 3 more doves. And they had names, but we just called them all Dovey because we couldn't tell them apart. And now I have Misty, Chinook, and Simoon, which I thought you would have said because you know them, like you've never met them, but I talk about them a lot. And I had 2 goldfish when I was little. One's name was Etta and the other one's name was maybe Gertrude as well. Child Magali liked the name Gertrude. I have never used degree deodorant in my life. I don't know why you would think I did. I use Secret. It's called Paris Rose Secret deodorant. And no, I don't use Old Spice because it smells like you, so that's kind of weird. Like, not that I don't like it, I really like it, but it smells like you, so that'd be weird if I used it. I have so many pairs of keys to my apartment. Well, now I don't because I just moved out of my apartment, but I did have a lot of extra keys. And where I kept my extra one outside of the apartment was with Emily. I always do that. I always give my like extra key to one of my friends because that way like won't get lost, won't get stolen, and I'll always be able to find it. My favorite stuffed animal growing up as a child was this little tiny black and white kitty named, and I called her Minou because that's just what you call cats. Just like saying kitty, 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 same thing. When it comes to favorite colors, I would have to say that it's actually a tie between yellow and pink right now because like you said, I'm really into yellow these days, but black will forever be my second favorite color. That's like unchanging. It's like the like concrete part of my life. That's really sad. Wow. I always use Crest toothpaste, and shampoo wise, you're almost right, except for the bottles are purple, not white, but I know that you know what you're talking about, and the brand is called Beverly Hills. I specifically remember having a conversation with you about when I accidentally bought those Click ones, and they're Tampax Pearl, but they're Click, they like expand, but they're still Tampax Pearls. And you're like, oh, I'll take them, I love them, they're like my favorites. And I was like, what the fuck? This is a conversation that happened. Also, how could you have not mentioned that I literally bawled my eyes out the entire time I watched Grey's Anatomy? I understand why you think poo-poo would be overrated, but it's a wonderful thing. I love going poo, it's great, I love it. I just don't like talk about it all the time. But I do talk about it occasionally, it's not like I never talk about it. But yeah. Lastly, you did not sign off in your last video, which really freaked me out. So you better sign off.